Good morning, good morning. Welcome to another Daily Dose of Fitness. If you're here for a free 45-minute full body workout, you're in the right place. We're going to get started in just a couple minutes. As you come on here, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, hit the heart button, shoot me a comment. Let me know that you are here and working out with us this morning. It is Thursday. That makes it Strength and Stretch Thursday. We'll spend a lot of extra time in the stretch today. Still getting in a good strength workout though. If you're doing this workout on the replay, welcome to the replay. The replays are available on Facebook for 30 days, then they get erased, and then you can see the replays as well on my YouTube channel at Daily Dose Fitness and Nutrition. So check those out. There's Laura and Tim on here, ready to work out. Anything else? Oh, Monday is gonna start our June shred. It's the time that we take 10 days to really focus on health habits that move our health journey forward, work on ditching habits that don't do that. So if you're interested in joining our private Facebook group there, reach out to me and I can get you the information on what the shred program entails. I'm gonna really try to make this a good shred, just because I feel like I've been decent the last few months, but I'd like to tighten it up and just hopefully feel really good going into summer. So anyway, I'm gonna work to really have a great shred this time. Anything else I want to say? I think I'm good, and I got 6:59, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. As always, I do not know where you're at in your fitness journey. Exercise does have risks, anywhere from strains, sprains, bruises, and fractures, all the way to heart attack, stroke, and death. If you don't know if you're fit to work out, or if it's just been a long time since your last physical, please go get one. If you experience any chest pain, shortness of breath, dizziness, faintness, those are all signs that you need to stop what you're doing, go get checked out before resuming any kind of physical activity. And finally, even though I am a personal trainer, I can't see you, so when you exercise with me, you're doing so at your own risk. I'll try to provide as much instruction and as many modifications as possible, but I can't see if you're doing those things correctly. So if you're ready, willing, and able to accept that responsibility, let's get moving. I see Lynn hopped on here. Good morning. Let's go ahead and take it up overhead. And we'll take it to the side. And down toward the ground. Take those legs wide, toes pointed out. Let's take it side to side. Stretching that arm out as far as you can in front. And let's go ahead and stand it up. Keeping those legs wide, toes pointed out, and just taking torso side to side, warming up the core here, working that spine. Bringing those legs into shoulder width, hands just above the knees, arch the back, round the back up, bring the chin to chest. Press it, round it up, down and up. body and pull that arm in. And to the other side. And we're going to pull the elbow back. Tuck the rear, squeeze the abs, keep the spine nice and long. And pull the other elbow back. And arms out to the side. One arm goes behind the back, one arm goes back behind the head, trying to touch those hands together. Keep the spine nice and long. And arms back out and to the other side. And we'll take both hands behind the back, clasp the hands together, press the hands down toward the mat, opening up that space between the shoulders and the ears, and then taking the ear to one shoulder. Back to center, and to the other side. Back to center, squeeze those shoulder blades together, bring the arms up. And drop the hands down. And we're going to step one foot back. Hands go to the inside of the shoe, sink the hips down. Hand that's furthest from the shoe comes up. And down. Hand that's closest to the shoe comes up. And bring that hand down to the outside of the shoe. Bring the back foot in. Step the other foot back and move both hands to the inside of the shoe. Sink the hips down. Hand that's furthest from the shoe comes up. Down, and that's closest to the shoe comes up. And down to the outside of the shoe, walk that foot in, and stand it up. We're going to take it onto the wall, 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. And press that heel into the ground, straight leg in the back, most of the weight on that back heel. bend the back leg, keep the heel pressed into the ground, put the weight to the toe. And release, taking it to the other side, pressing that back leg or that back heel down to the ground, back leg straight. And bend the back leg, keep the heel pressed to the ground, weight to the toe. One hand goes on the wall, one hand up in the air. We're going to cross that outside leg over and arc the arm toward the wall. And release. Taking it to the other side, cross the leg over, and arc the arm toward the wall. And we are going to get started with a band. Yesterday was pretty hard, so we'll take it a little easy today. I see Diva hopped on. Good morning. Chris is here. Good morning. Shannon is here. Good morning. Great to see everyone. All right, I have one band right above my knees. If you need a balance check, you can put a hand on the wall, but we're going to just bring that leg in to out. In to out. If you don't have a band, you're just going to do it without, and then check out getting some bands because they're super cheap and they're a great way to add a little resistance. Last one, and we're going to do a standing fly. You know, I'm going to keep this band on because we're going to do an exercise with it next in just a second here, but this might be a little bit too much weight. It feels like a little too much. You can take the band off if it feels too uncomfortable to walk, but we're just going to be standing in this next exercise. I think you can keep it on, but if it feels uncomfortable at all, then go ahead and take it off. We're just going to go in and out with those arms. A standing fly. Don't let the back arch out. Keep the spine nice and long. Last one. Going to put these weights down and go right into a monster walk to fire hydrant. So bending the legs, taking one step to the side, lift the outside leg to the other side. each side. Very good. Now we can take that band off. Give our legs a little break. And we're gonna finish off with a goalpost press or just a goalpost. A little goalpost lift. So we'll have those arms right in goalpost, tuck the rear, squeeze the abs, let that spine stay nice and straight, and just take it down and up. Relax the shoulders. When I say relax the shoulders, you don't want those shoulders riding up into your ears. Staying nice and relaxed. And we're going right back to the beginning. My legs and my rear, my glutes are going to be tired. They're already tired. All right, I may take off the band in between because I could just feel a little bit of resistance the entire time. I don't know if I need that. All right, here we go. In to out. Last one, to the other side. The band slit. Three, two, last one. I'm going to go ahead and take this band off. Give my legs a little break because they're already tired. And moving into that standing fly. Again, we want to keep the spine nice and long. So tuck the rear, squeeze the abs, arms come out, in to out. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Last one. Very good. And we're going into that monster walk. Fire hydrant. I see Hamid hopped on. Good morning. All right. Monster walk to fire hydrant. There we go. Ready? Take it to the side and up. We have one more on each side. Very good. Oh, I'm feeling that today. All right. I see Laura hopped on. Good morning. All right. Going in to that goalpost lift to finish off set 2 in our first round. Here we go. Squeeze the rear, tuck the rear, squeeze the abs, down and up. Last. one. And just like that, we're into set 3 of our first round. Our last set in this round, starting with those side leg raises. Here we go. Last one, to the other side. Last one, very good. Going into the standing flies. Ready? In to out. Squeeze the abs, don't let the back arch out. Last one, taking it into our last set of those monster walk to fire hydrants. Here we go. We have one more on each side. Ah, very good. Ah, that may leave a mark. All right, I'm finishing up with our goalpost lifts. Here we go. Ready? Tuck the rear, squeeze those abs. Spine nice and long. Last one. And just like that, round one is in the books. Here's ready for round two. We're going to start round two with one weight. We're going to do a figure 8. So we're going to have feet shoulder width apart, knees just slightly bent, okay, soft knees, starting with that arm up overhead. We're going to draw a big figure 8, okay? So we're going to make a big figure 8, and you trace our arms with the weight. If you're just getting started, you might not even need a weight. We'll do 10. Then we're going to go 10 the other direction. So a backwards figure 8, okay? So you get tired, decrease the weight or drop the weight, and just keep it going. Here we go. Ready? And down and around. reverse. Last one. You really want to make that a nice sweep. You're trying to work your whole core in different kind of positions. So move, let your core move with the weight on that one. All right, shake those arms out. I know that was a lot. We're going into a weighted scale. So I'm going to take my chest forward. My one leg is going to come up, toe points down toward the ground or to the loading leg, and then come right back up. Try not to touch the ground as you come up. Keep that leg floating if you can. Put it down if you need a balance check. Last one before we take it right to the other side. Take it down and up. Point the toe down to the ground. We have one more. This one took me the first couple to get my balance on. What is next? I had to blow my nose. One weight, back to that one weight. We're going to do an overhead weighted crunch. So starting with one weight up, crunch, crunch. Last one, taking it right to the other side, crunch. Last one, and we're going to finish this set off with just some jack squats. So it'll be a jumping jack with the legs, and then taking one hand down to the ground, alternating. If you don't want to jump, you'll just start with your legs a little wider apart, about shoulder width or a little wider, and take one hand down, stand up, and the other hand down. Don't round the back out when you go down. You gotta bend the knees to get that hand down toward the ground. If you can't get it all the way to the ground, that's fine, but don't round the back. Keep the back nice and straight, spine nice and straight. Here we go. Go for one more. Very good. Bring it on up. That's what that last round is going to look like. We're going to start right back at the top with the figure eight. hard. Here we go. Ready? Down and around. And switch directions. Last one. Very good. Moving into the weighted scales. I know we only do 2 rounds today. I didn't say they'd be easy. I'm feeling it. Here we go. Ready? Leg goes back and up and down. Point the toe to the ground or to the loading leg. Last one, to the other side. We go down and up. Last one, taking it into those weighted crunches. Here we go, crunch. Last one, to the other side. Last one. And finishing up the set with those jack squats. Here we go. One more on each side. Very good. All right. We are down to our last strength set of the day before we move into some stretch, starting with the figure eights. Ready or not? Here we go. And switch. weighted scales are next. Ready? Take it down and up. Last one. Really make sure those toes are pointing down to the ground and go on to the other side. Last one. Going into the crunch. Here we go. Last one. Taking it to the other side. Crunch. Last one. Jack squats are next. Our last strength exercise of the day. Here we go. One, very good, and just like that, we are done with our strength for the day. How was that? Oh, high five. High five. All right. How are you guys feeling? We're gonna go into some stretch here on the ground. I'm gonna take off my shoes and my socks. Put those feet flat on the ground. Hands right behind your head. Go ahead and pull chin to chest, and at the same time, push your head into your hands, giving just a little resistance. Release. Bring it right back up, but bring the chin to one side. Same thing. Pulling and pressing. Pulling the chin to chest and pressing the head in the hands. Gently. And release. And chin goes to the other side. Hands go to the side. Straighten the left leg. Keep that right leg bent and rotate the right leg to the inside of your body, keeping that right shoulder on the ground. You can use your left hand to pull the knee toward the ground, but leave that shoulder. Make sure that right shoulder stays on the ground. If it comes off, take the knee back toward the midline. Do that to the other side. Same thing, this time the left shoulder stays on the ground. And release. Both feet flat on the ground. Crossing one leg over the next, so figure four, using the bottom leg to pull the top leg toward your chest, pull that leg toward your chin, and at the same time, use the other hand to pull, or use your hand to pull the knee toward your opposite shoulder. Take that hand on the outside of the knee, put it on the inside of the knee, and press out. Press that knee out as you continue to pull the whole leg in. And release. We're going to do that same thing on the other side. Pull the leg up. Pull the knee in toward the opposite shoulder. And push the knee out. Continue to pull the whole leg in. Sitting it up, hands go behind the back, fingertips pointed out, feet flat on the ground. Pull those shoulder blades together, bridge it up, look back. And down. Keep those hands either behind your back or bring the hands up into the front here, and then just side to side, Z-sit. And taking it onto your stomach, pulling one heel to the rear. Release to the other side, heel to the rear. And release. Up on the hands and knees. Think about the tops of the feet sinking into the mat. Turn those palms so that the fingertips are facing backwards. Do a couple rocks and then turn one hand palm up. You don't want much weight on that palm up hand, but you want the arm straight. And you want to kind of move it as you're rocking back and forth. Move that palm into different positions, kind of to stretch the forearm and the wrist.
Not much weight on that palm up hand. And switch. Alright, and we're gonna go ahead and sit back, do a child pose, sit back on the backs of the legs, or use a bolster like I'm using to sort of sit back on an arm stretched out in front. And let's go ahead and put one arm under the other arm, thread the needle, ear down toward the ground. And now to the other side. And release. We're gonna take it up into down dog. Go up on the toes and sink those heels down to the mat. Head right in between your arms. When it comes up, bend it, rotate to the outside of the body, looking under your armpit. Hands are flat on the ground, arms are straight. And down to the, back into down dog. And then the other leg comes up, bend it, same thing. Rotate, keep the hands down, arms straight. Back into down dog, onto hands and knees. One leg comes forward. Bring the arms up and back, tuck the rear under, push the hips forward, not the low back, just through the hips. You should feel that in your hip flexor, the front of the leg that's in the back. And release. I'm going to take it right to the other side, same thing. Arms are up, tuck the rears, push through the hips. To butterfly. Use those elbows to press the knees down toward the ground. Release elbows from the knees. Take the chest forward. Straight back, nose toward the toes. Release. One leg bent, one leg straight. We're going to press that bent knee toward the ground as the chest goes down toward the thigh, straight back. To the other side. Both legs straight. Chest goes down to the thigh. Straight back. And to the other side. Down to center. One arm comes across the body. Take the shoulder down to the thigh, fingertips to the toes. To the other side. Down to center. Release. Let's crisscross. One arm comes to the outside of the opposite knee. Other hand right behind your hip. Turn and look right over that back shoulder. Sitting tall. And to the other side. Release. Go ahead and stand it up. We're going to stretch up tall. Forward fold down. Go down as far as you can, keeping those legs straight. Bend the knees, roll it up. Take a deep breath in and hold. And blow it out. And that is going to do it for our Daily Dose of Fitness on a Thursday. You guys, thanks for joining me. It feels so good to have that good stretch, especially after our Tabata workout yesterday. So I hope you guys feel as good as I do. I have a card for you. It says, I am kick-ass. I am committed to being the powerhouse I know I am. Today, I will set a goal, create an action plan, and calendar a competition date for this goal. This will be something important that has been sitting on my to-do list for a long time, like running the marathon I have been dreaming about, or writing the book I know must be written. I rock my world. I love it. Today's your day. Today's your day to accomplish something that you've been wanting to do for a long time. All right, you guys, I got one more workout this week. I plan to be back tomorrow to do that. I hope to see you with me. I needed that after a crazy week. I hear ya. Oh, Joanne and Tony, I don't think I saw you come on, but I'm glad that you were here today. Yes, I'm looking forward to a great Friday finish too. So I hope to see you guys tomorrow, but if I don't, I will see you when I see you. And until next time, everyone, eat well, stay fit, live life. Have a great day. Bye.